Good morning, fellow realtors. Today we're going to be talking about our personalities, what type of personality you are, what type of personality is the person that you're hiring. This is all very important stuff. I'm Lepe, CEO of Lepe Tendwell Properties, top 1% agent in the county. So this is important stuff that I learned back in 2011. It taught me a lot about myself, and it taught me a lot about the people who I was hiring, the people who I was interacting with, and then my clients when I first meet them, and then that way I could analyze what type of personality they are and be a little bit more influential and win over some business, right? So there's 4 types of personality types. This is the DISC profile, okay? D-I-S-C. So the first and foremost is the dominant type, okay? That means that you're direct, decisive, a doer, domineering, demanding, right? So this is the type of person who goes into an auto dealership and says, I want that truck, that's it. You know, they don't have to think about it. They just go in, sign the paperwork, you know, they don't care. They jump in their truck, they take off. That's a type D personality. Also, if you have a client, that's a type of personality where you go in and you try to do a presentation for them. They go, no. How much is it gonna cost me? How much am I gonna get? Where do I sign? Okay. Then you have the I, the influential. So inspirational, interactive, interesting, impulsive, irritating. So this is someone who is also like an outgoing personality type that values other people, friends, what they perceive of them. This is somebody that if you ask them to do a favor, they're like, yes, of course, you know, I want to be pleasing to other people. So influential, so they have some influence, obviously. They're outgoing. Most realtors are or have some I in them, or a lot of I in them. And that's why we get into sales, because we like people and things of that nature, okay? So this is an I personality. Then we're going over here to the C, okay? Compliant. We're very cautious, we're careful, we're conscientious, we're calculating, we're condescending, right? So basically, this is someone who's very analytical. We're very analytical. So if somebody offers us something, we say, okay, we want to see all the stats on it. We want to see all the numbers. We want to know exactly. So like an engineer, for example, a lot of engineers are C personality types. They're very cautious, they're careful. So instead of going to a dealership and just copying the first car you see, you're going to do a bunch of research beforehand. So when you show up to a dealership, you already know about all the cars. You already have an idea of what you want, and you know the payments and all these things, all this minutia, right? And then we have the steady personality type. Stable, supportive, sincere, very slow, very sensitive. Again, someone who takes their time with things. They like stableness in their life. They don't like, you know, rocky. They're very supportive. They're sincere. So these are different types of personalities. And the reason why it's important to know is because, for example, I'm between S and C. Sometimes it takes me a long time to make a decision compared to a D personality type. So sometimes I catch myself, a lot of times, and I go, no, this is taking too long. Let me make a decision, a quick action, right? Because if not, the decision won't be made. So sometimes you have to recognize where you're at, and you have to step outside your comfort zone and become another type of personality type. Same thing with I. You know, if I'm out and about, I need to project some more I, then I know what I got to tap into. So it's good to know yourself. It's good when you go hire, you use this, okay? So there's different tests that you can have your employees take online, potential employees, and then that way you know what type of person they are for the type of position. So if you're hiring, let's say, an outside sales agent, you probably want high I, high D, right? If you're hiring admin staff back at the office, you probably want a lot of C and a lot of S, because they're gonna be very supportive of your business. So that's how you kind of work it. If you have any other questions, or if you're wondering how to do it or where to get these tests online and things of that nature, please send us a DM. We'll get back to you and help you out.